Hey guys, welcome to the Talking Beards podcast. This is where you can really find out some really cool stuff about what's going on in the beard community. What kind of stuff could we find out on today's super awesome episode?
We find out that Scott Miller is best friends with Oprah.
Ms. Winfrey, we heard.
We find out that Scott Miller is best friends with Miss Winfrey. And yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much the moral of the whole story.
And he loves Austin.
Yeah. But you don't live there anymore, so he doesn't love you.
I know. I miss it already.
No, but we talk about his history in the beard community. We also talk about his history in the radio community and all the different cool things he's done with interviewing people and the cool stuff his beard's done with him. So, but make sure you check out tonight's show at talkingbeards.com. You can watch us live over at Facebook every Tuesday night live, but
8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. So,
eat salty toes.
Eat salty toes. So what do we got to do now, Chris? Go say it now. Chris, say it now. Action. Go.
Beef. Action.
Hello, my name is Scott Sikora, and I am the Beardcaster. You are listening to Talking Beards. You can find out more information by going to talkingbeards.com or thebeardcaster.com. Make sure you go subscribe to the podcast wherever you subscribe to podcasts at. Also, make sure you go to Facebook and find us there and watch us live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST, which stands for Eat Salty Toads. You also can watch us live at talkingbeards.com. Don't forget to interact with us live in our chat room each week as we do our show live. We answer questions, we talk to people, and we have a great time. Yeah, we do. So let's dive right into this week's episode and go. Is it time yet?
Oh, yeah. It's about to be. I got something for you.
It's about that time, so here we... Now it's quiet time. As soon as the picture goes up, now I know it's
7:59.
You are live. It says right there on the screen.
Talking Beards live. Hey, Scott.
What?
How about those Browns?
Shut up, Aaron. What's that? Someone's here?
It was someone's doorbell.
Someone's ringing the doorbell.
Answer the phone.
Hello.
It's not the dinner bell. I just had dinner.
What did you eat?
Japanese fried chicken.
Wow, why can't it just be fried chicken? Why do you have to assume it's gender? I mean, it's
gender.
Japanese is not gender.
Ethnicity. Isn't that something like you're not supposed to do anymore?
You should all start a watch party right now.
I think my wife is Japanese.
I think that offends me. I'm pretty sure I'm offended.
Well, my wife is Japanese.
I went to
wake up with leprosy.
I went to California 2 weeks ago. I can be offended.
You can too.
Yeah. I drank out of plastic straws in California. What do you think about that?
That's pretty awesome.
I know. I had to smuggle them in from Canada.
You're a rebel.
Yeah, I am.
It's a rebel.
A rebel without a metal straw.
I had a metal straw when I was in California too. I
have one right now.
Who doesn't have a metal straw right now?
I don't have a metal straw.
It's all about saving the...
No.
So
I'll get a whole pack of plastic straws and then I'll just dump them out. Screw those turtles.
Stop it. That's just rude.
There's only one kind of turtle I don't like.
I don't even know what time it is now.
Oh, hey, it's this time.
Oh, hey.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Whoa. This is a family show, dude. Watch that.
Yeah,
language.
I guess Chris, pushed the little SAP button on his phone or whatever there. Oh, look, people were talking about the plastic straws. Look at that. Oh, wait. Plastic straws. What? All right. We are Talking Beards live. Live
tonight. We are live tonight.
I can't remember if it's live or live. I don't know. Anyway, this is episode number 37 of Talking Beards. And tonight's special guest will be Scott Miller, formerly of Team Goatee. But so now he just does radio stuff. Apparently, he's not even a Team Goatee guy anymore. So we'll talk about, all of his radio personality, interviewing skills, and all that good stuff. So
growing facial hair. I mean, that's how we know him.
Yeah, he used to grow facial hair. Now it just stays there. It doesn't grow anymore, I don't think. I think it's just Pretty sure he had that surgery and it quit growing.
Oh.
I don't know. We'll find out in about 20 minutes.
With lasers. Surgery with lasers.
So I am Aaron D. Johnston, and I am Talking Beards live from the Aiken Studios. And I don't have our names up. I failed tonight. But yeah, go ahead and tell us all about who you are there, Christopher.
Like you said, my name is Chris Odom. I'm from Savannah, Georgia, and just recently moved from Austin, Texas area. You heard it.
That's right.
Close.
You heard it. There you go. It was close. Okay. And I got a YouTube channel called Beards in Review, where I post reviews of different products and other facial hair related things, and a lot of stuff you'd find right here on Talking Beards. And squat.
Hello, everyone. I am Scott Sikora. There we go. Aaron got it up there. I am the Beardcaster. I do a podcast now called Talking Beards with the Beardcaster, the Talking Beards podcast. So what you guys are watching here, it's turned into a podcast later in the week, and you guys can go check it out wherever you check podcasts out, or you can go to thebeardcaster.com or talkingbeards.com. But before we get into this BS Button Beard Bulletin Board, as we do at the beginning of every episode, we have some
Breaking news.
And this breaking news is coming in from Beard Team USA. And it is in regards to, what was that? Something about the announcement of the judges for the National Beard and Mustache Championship that is happening this November 9th in Chicago.
The Remington Beard Boss National Beard and Mustache Championships.
I was going to say presented by Remington Beard Boss.
Same thing. It's same thing.
That's exactly. But you were like interrupting me like I was totally wrong with what I was saying.
Interrupting cow.
That's on your hat.
I know. That's why I wore the hat tonight, so everyone knows it's the Remington Beard Boss. So make sure there's all these new signups that just went up online today. So there's a lot of activity going on as we're leading up to November for the National Beard and Mustache competition presented by Remington Beard Boss. So without further ado, we are going to jump over to this fun little video here.
Breaking news.
And here we go. You guys, we're going to see all the judges right now. They're going to be unveiled to you. So that's just a beautiful graphic. So here we go, everyone. Who's our first judge going to be? Who do you think it's going to be?
I bet it's going to be
Panel.
That's Sikora.
Okay.
Adam Cogswell. Jeremy Smith. Tyler Anderson. Nancy McMahon. Paul Hendricks. He wrote a book.
Hendricks.
Yeah.
Matt Bearden. Who's that? Arnie
Bielefeld. Never heard of him.
Rose Guile.
Rose.
Dr. Cosgrove. Dr. Adam Cosgrove. So exciting. Jackie's going to be there. Jackie Ellison. Bill Peterson.
With mustache?
Bill Peterson.
I know Bill.
Crystal
Davis.
And everybody has to do
Brett
shots.
Strauss.
I would say Crystal Davis's name.
Jenny Landgridge. Joe Loving. We love Joe Loving. How can you not love him? So that was it. Getting ready.
That was it.
So
that was some good breaking news.
That is the good breaking news right there.
we weren't able to get the fancy little music that went along with it to work properly, but you know what? You didn't really need music to read the words. You know what I'm saying? So Hey, congratulations to all the judges. And I think they're going to do a rotating panel of judges, kind of like they did at Worlds, since they have 47,000 categories at the national competition this year. So the judges, their butt don't get tired of sitting there.
Yeah, so just make sure that you guys go over to the Beard Team USA website, or the national, or the Remington Beard Boss presents the National Beard and Mustache Championships. That's how you can find it on Facebook, or you can go to, I'm not exactly sure what the actual website for the competition is.
It might be National Beard and Mustache Championships or something like that, but you can just do a Facebook search for National Beard and Mustache Championships, and it'll get you in all the right places, and it'll have all the links and all that good stuff. And I'm pretty sure you can go ahead and get registered and do all that good stuff now. So,
Yeah. So, but lots of great judges that are going to be at this event. Lots of people that have been in the scene for a long time. So, that's really cool, because these judges are going to be judging, very, very strictly, which is really cool. So Michelle Emerson is going to be there. Emerson.
That's your Talking Beard's girlfriend.
That's my Talking Beard's chat room girlfriend, I guess.
Yeah. Things are getting super serious now.
I know. But without further ado, what are we going to get into?
The BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board of Butts.
Whoa, look at that. I got to scroll back to the top.
Yeah, usually we start at the top and then work our way down.
So unprepared for that one.
Wow, good job, Scott. You failed.
I know I did. So, all right. So BS Button Beard.
More breaking news.
Go ahead.
Jason Schaffer just officially registered for nationals today.
Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Good job. So the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board is presented by BS Buttons, or Ben Samuels Buttons. If you need any button making skills, just type in Ben Samuels or BS Button at the top on the search there. You can get to the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board by going to Talking Beards on Facebook. And if you right underneath the banner there, there'll be a visit group. You click on that and it'll take you to the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. And that is a community for you guys to all post anything you want about anything you'd like. We prefer beard related, but if not, that's all right. Cool. We ask, if you have a competition coming up, some sort of charity event, some sort of thing you guys in your club are doing. If you're an individual and you have something you're selling, by all means, go, if you're selling t-shirts or something to raise money for charity, whatever. But
also, Kenny Parbell, take your trash out.
Yes. Your weekly reminder, Kenny Parbell, take your trash out. So, all right. But as we get into this, the first item up on the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board, as we were just talking, you can easily right here. All you need
where you can click on and register.
Yeah, right here you can register for the national championships. Look at that boner. Why does he get to be the representation for a natural goatee?
Because I look super good.
In that picture you do. In real life you don't.
Yeah, well, pictures are worth 1,000 words.
Speaking of breaking news, pictures, are we supposed to be doing something? Aren't people supposed to be doing something right now?
Oh my gosh.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. I forgot to do something.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Here it comes.
Here it comes. So if you watch our show, you need to share. You need to share it. And she says, I am dead serious. You need to share this. And she is talking about all the episodes, and this episode in particular right now. So was it the bottom left, bottom right, top, middle, wherever it is, you click that share button and share away. So all your friends and family can be like, why do you watch this beard show every week? And then you can tell them, because it's awesome.
And it's award winning. We're up for Pulitzer Prize of the Year.
I think, yeah. And pretty sure that we're going to win the Tony Award for best beard related podcast. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So
so these are the categories for the beard and the National Beard and Mustache Championships. So all you got to do, if you can't find where you need to go for that, you can go to the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. You can scroll down, and there we go. NationalBeardChampionships.com is where you go to sign up. So next item. Look at this creepy guys. Creepy chop guy there. We have Charlie Strornhan. That's a good one. With Josh Brains Thompson at the Jefferson City, Missouri Beards for Vets 2. This is a really great picture of them.
Seemed like everybody was in Speedos out there. Omar was in one as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Speaking of Team Goatee, Omar, he won Best in Show.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Look at these tan lines on his knees.
You know what that means.
I give up.
He wears shorts.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was in a sticky situation.
No, not yet.
Here we go. Here's a congratulations to, look at Mrs. Keith Parnell. They got married this weekend. Look at that. Keith Parnell and Mrs. Keith Parnell.
It says Keith Parnell.
I know, look at that. It is so funny.
Oh, that's funny.
So they got married this past weekend, so congratulations.
Well, congratulations, Mr. and Miss Keith Parnell.
Chris, can you see this one?
Not yet.
All right. Sean Duff posted this one. It is the whoa, what happened there?
Whoa.
That was awesome.
How'd you do that?
I double tapped on it.
Huh.
Wait,
that's what she said.
Ooh, it's the Kilted Car Wash.
Do it. Leave it like that. Scroll back. Do it again.
Do that again?
Yeah.
Ooh,
wow.
Look at that. The Kilted Car Wash.
That's even
BMC.
better.
This is actually, people can read it much better.
Yeah, you can actually see it now.
The Beard and Mustache Club of North Carolina's Kilted Car Wash. This Saturday at 12 p.m. So you guys can check that out.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
It's pronounced Charlotte.
Charlotte. Charlotte.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look, that's me.
It's me.
Charlotte. And me.
Look at that. Oh, Tyler Hill. I'll click on it. Oh.
So there you guys go. This is our new commercial video. It's posted up right there. You can click on it, or you can just go to Talking Beards Facebook page, and Chris posted it up there shortly. So check it out. Share it with everyone so everyone knows about the show. Show Me Stash Rides shared a post. Look at that. These guys are...
They look so happy and excited to be on the stash. Was that teeter-totter?
Yeah. They look so happy.
So happy.
All right, Aaron, why don't you talk about this one real quick? I saw this, and this was pretty cool.
Yeah, this is Jeffrey Mustache's project that he has been working on for a few years, and looks like the order is actually, pre-sales are now available. So it says, we are happy to announce that the first proof copy of the World of Beards book has been ordered, and we are awaiting approval after inspecting it ourselves. I'll be posting a Kickstarter link for the pre-sales later this week and look forward to sharing with everyone. So yeah, this is the project that the great Jeffrey Mustache has been working on, and he's been working on for a long time, and it should have a lot of good pictures of a lot of good beards and facial hair. Not just beards, mustaches and whiskerinas and, partials and all that good stuff. So yeah, Jeffrey Mustache takes great pictures, and I'm sure this will be a fantastic book. So we'll definitely keep everybody up to date on it and its release dates and times and all that good stuff.
Michelle Emerson said she was upset she didn't get a mustache ride.
Well, shame on you.
All right.
I got the next one.
You got the next one?
Sure, I got it. This is all the way from Oklahoma. You don't hear much coming out of Oklahoma, but this is the Mad Viking Oklahoma Poker Run for Charity in Noble, Oklahoma, and that's posted by Riley Griffin. This is their first charity event at a club. Participation, donations, and helpful hints are all welcome.
They're
Oklahoma.
always welcome. What is the date on that? Can you see?
That date is on October the 19th at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.
And Kara's here with us right now, so we don't have to call her and embarrass her.
More breaking news. And Kara is here.
And Kara is with us tonight. Good.
Dinky dinky doo.
And she has her wallet.
All right. This next thing I thought was pretty freaking cool. So anyone who's following our friend Douglas Smythe, he has been a past guest on the show a few times for...
sounded like you said past gas.
That's because that's what you wanted to hear, because that's all you've been doing all night. You're a jerk.
Because that's what we heard.
Yeah. You hear the dumbest things. So anyways, our old friend Douglas Smythe of Phoenix Shaving got to...
Why is he got to be old?
Yeah, why is he got to be old?
Because we've known him a long time.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, he got to spend a week at the International UFO Congress in Phoenix, Arizona, which I was so pissed because I'm like, I'm going with him next week and I am hanging out with him the whole darn time. But anyways, he got his picture taken and he was on the front of the PhoenixNewsTimes.com article all about the UFO Congress. So his picture, like he was the guy. People went to see him. He was important. He's important people.
Yeah. I mean, look, he's got a live alien in the picture with him. I mean, that's pretty important.
Yeah, real live one.
Yeah.
So everyone go over to PhoenixShaving.com. All right, so we have up in a couple weeks is the Monsters Ball presented by Mad Viking, which will be in north of Pittsburgh on October 5th.
Yeah, October 5th.
Just throwing stuff off the top of my head right there, so that all worked out good, though.
And Talking Beards, at least 2/3 will be there.
Yes.
In attendance.
Yep. And we will be sponsoring something, so shh.
Ooh, top secret.
Chicken Bread. He likes Talking Bread's video. Beardwiser, friends. Barbed hello to all. Let your humanity speak by helping one of our brothers continue to promote an underrated sport, but so important to those people we never talk about. Simply click is enough to subscribe to his channel and help. So this is Amare. Amare posted this, so if you get a chance, check it out. Support him all the way over in France.
Oh, yeah.
Well, mustache rides again.
More mustache rides. There you go, Michelle.
Oh, here's where it all came from. This is my friend Carrie. Look what she's eating, Fritos with her dog. She's eating her dog's feet right there in that picture.
That's not very nice at all. I wonder if she, fed the dogs Fritos.
That's like feeding your dog their own feet.
Exactly. Dogs are stupid.
Do you know why dogs bark?
Animals.
Because they're saying, I'm barking. Hey.
Because their feet are tired. That's why dogs are always barking. Hence why they always say, my dogs are barking, because your feet are tired. That's why dogs bark.
Because they smell like Fritos?
Yes.
Oh, makes sense.
Because they've been dancing in Fritos all day, and all the chips are like getting in between their toes.
Fritos.
I hate when that happens.
Fritos. We had World Beard Day this past weekend. So
yeah, there was tons of beard pictures, and everybody posting, hey, here's your favorite beard picture.
Here's Chris smoking a big cigar. He's smoking a big cigar.
Big stogie.
November 2nd, Virginia Beach. Beards Away, beard and mustache competition. Yeah.
At the bunker.
Yep, hosted by the Bearded Villains of Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as Josh Kim writes here, they might not be having their normal competition this year, so they're excited to have the Bearded Villains carrying the torch this year to raise money for Vet's House. So if you
that's really cool that they're the villains are going to help out Vet's House this year. It's always a really good charity, and Hampton Roads really works really closely with that charity. So they're taking a year off and not putting on a competition in Virginia Beach this year, and that's really nice that they're going to step up and make sure that Vet's House gets some sort of charity money this year.
Happy World Beard Day from Beardwiser. Another one from Chris. Also we had our friends from the Cincinnati Beard Barons were on TV this past weekend too. You can check out the video here on the BS Buttons Beard Bulletin Board if you'd like. This Friday we need to wear red to remind us those deployed that aren't forgotten. So you can get these shirts. They're all different sizes. Go to, where do we got to go to? Bearded Sinners Club of Washington is selling these. Just go to the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board, click on that link, and it'll take you there.
Scroll down just a little bit further. It's 8:20. We need to get rolling on something. And if everybody, our BS Buttons page seems like it's blown up more and more and more. But one of the things we needed to touch on that was on BS Buttons, Scott Metz is retiring. We should have made like a special graphic for that. But yeah, our very close friend Scott Metz, one of the, if not the first guest that was on the show. He's retiring. He's going to come to Charleston, and he may do a sporadic event every now and then, but life's happening, and he's kind of stepping away from the beer community for a little bit. So.
All right, so we're going to watch a quick little video here about our guest that's coming up, and then as soon as the video is over, our guest is going to be here, and you guys can check this out. So without further ado, we are going to do this.
Do it.
Where'd it go?
Do it.
You just closed it.
Why did I do that for? Because I'm dumb.
Do it.
I don't know. Now what? And while you're working on that, you got it? You got it back up? Okay.
I got it. Oh, my God.
Wow. This moment of silence is brought to you by the National Library Association.
You know what, Chris? That's not what's brought to you by. Here it is. This is how we're doing it.
So for the last 4 years and 3 days, I have been growing this long, luxurious, sexy, beautiful, delicious-looking facial hair. I have met a ton of celebrities. Well, actually, the beard has met a ton of celebrities. I've also made a bunch of friends in and out of the bearding community. I've traveled all over the country competing with this beard. Los Angeles, New York, Denver, Nashville, Austin, Chicago, Madison, Milwaukee. The list goes on and on. These 16 inches of follicle greatness have taken tons of photos. But one thing I've learned in life is the only thing consistent in life is change. Yep. I miss doing this already. There's hair everywhere. Well, let me show you what happens here. There it is, 4 years and 3 days of facial hair growth in the sink. Change, it happens.
All right. So, well, gosh, let me get this darn thing off.
Good job, Scott.
Hey, shut up. I really lost the moment there. I'm really sorry, but
it's all right. So, live from Chicago, Illinois, the one and only Scott Miller from AM 1230 WJBC morning show. Right?
What's going on?
Is that right?
Aaron, that was the worst announcer voice I've ever heard you do. You're talking to a radio guy, and that's the best
Scott
you
Miller.
can do.
What do you expect from me?
That
I don't know what to say. What's up, Scott Miller? Sorry, we're keeping you up so late.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Wonderful. What's going on with me? Well, I'm going to compete in St. Louis in October. I'll see you all in Chicago in November, and I'll see you in Austin in February.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye-bye now.
So anyways, Scott has been one of our good friends in the bearding community over the past few years. The first time I met him was in 2017 at Austin at the World Beard Mustache Competition. We just so happened to be in line together because we were competing in goatee. Aaron was way ahead of us because he's so cool. I had to get my entry in first. Dummy. And so Scott and I got to talk a little bit, and I got to learn he was in the radio and everything, which I thought was really cool. And but as we watched in this video, he was talking about like all these different competitions he did and stuff like that. So Scott, let's talk a little bit first about you and your beard and your facial hair and all the cool things that you got to do because of that, and then we'll dive into the radio part after that.
Yeah, so, I've always had facial hair my entire life. As soon as I could grow it, I've had it, even if it was a soul patch or something, and that was it. But 5 years ago, I started growing basically what would be tusks. I would shave the middle of my upper lip short, like literally a 2-guard on my upper lip, because I didn't like the hair growing and touching my upper lip. So I just had tusks. And I was on the radio in Chicago on WGN. And when Worlds happened in, I don't know, 2012, 2013, 2014, whatever year it was, all these listeners started sending me pictures of all these beardos. And I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So we then started talking about it on the radio. And then somehow I got connected with Remington, and we did an interview. And then Chris Kraskovic was in Chicago for a small beard competition. He's like, dude, you got to come over, see what it's about. I'm like, well, I'm not competing because I just had tusks. It was not a true mustache. So I went, and I immediately fell in love. I immediately knew that this was a family, that this was a big group of weirdos that just loved one another, no matter what they looked like, how they acted, how much money they had, how fat they were, how skinny they were, where they lived, big city, small city, no city, in a car. We were all incredible. You could just know walking in that door. So then I went to my first competition in Indiana with that weird, goofy tusk.
Oh, no. What happened?
First place freestyle mustache right here, a little trophy with a cape, and he's got his little mustache on him. And I keep this on my desk to this day. So then it turned into a thing. Then I got to know the Remington Beard Boss guys, and got to know MJ, and got to know Ryan, and got to know the entire group of them. And I attached myself to them, and we've had a blast ever since. So I competed for about 5 years. Well, I'm still competing. So it's been 5 years.
So with you competing, you've definitely, you've added a personal style to your when you compete. Not only do you have fantastic facial hair, but you always kind of dud up a little bit with costume and outfit and stuff. How did you get involved with doing that? Why did you start doing that?
So at the age of 12, I started on the radio in Chicago with an iconic, legendary radio DJ named Dick Biondi. I'm born to be on stage. I love to be on stage. If I can host something, if I can introduce a band, if I can interview an artist or celebrity on stage, I'm there. So when you're on stage, you should look appropriate to be on stage. That's just it's in my blood. So I am a huge thrift shopper. I love thrift shopping. And I find stuff. I find great deals here, there, and everywhere. And then I started having stuff made just from hosting concerts and shows throughout my career. I've got literally, my guest closet is wall-to-wall costumes, from shoes and hats and brooches and pendants and shoe jewelry. Who knew there was shoe jewelry? And, what's better than to, run around with you freaks and wear it on stage?
Well, I do have a pair of Disney bow biters that they were like Mickey Mouse ones. They went on my shoes.
What's a bow biter?
They bite your bows on your shoelaces so they don't come untied, dummy.
Huh. Learn something new
He
every
wears
day.
loafers.
Yeah. He slip-on. He does. He wears slip-ons because he can't tie shoes.
Yeah, I don't know how to tie shoes at all.
But yeah,
it's the craziest thing.
You definitely do have some pretty outstanding, cool shoes, but you also have some pretty intense-looking sunglasses too, like very Elton Johnish. That's what you remind me of sometimes when I see you.
Yeah, so here's something most people don't know. So I've been on the radio in Chicago for the last decade, and a year ago, I moved out of Chicago about 2 hours south of the city, and I'm in Bloomington Normal now. That's where WJBC is, and I was just promoted to mornings here recently. Big press release went out to all the trade magazines, which I'm honored to be the new host at WJBC. It's an AM news talk station, and it's just been a blast, and I make my beard and mustache a part of my show. Like, I've got intros saying, and now back to the Scott Miller Show, who in the liner it says, with the best mustache in radio. Like, this is just a part of me. It always has been.
Yeah, you definitely. I mean, your mustache is really... Now, when you shaved your goatee off, you just felt compelled to just leave your mustache? I mean, or is that just your thing? Has it always just been the mustache?
No, so I don't know if you can tell, I'm fat. So I grew a beard to cover my double chin. Like, that's why I've always had a beard. It's just to cover this double chin.
That's exactly why I did it too.
All right. Well, I went to go compete in Madison with, Incredibeard and MJ when his upward tusks were only about this tall. And they said, well, no, if you compete in mustache, you can't have a beard. I'm like, well, my beard's really short. It won't matter. They're like, no, there's rules. So I had to shave my beard off, and Remington was there, and they took photos and blew them up into 5-foot by 5-foot posters. And it's of me, just me, my head without a beard. And all I see is chin. I don't see the killer mustache. I don't see the sequin shirt. I don't see the badass black sunglasses. My hair is perfect. The mustache is curled beyond belief. All I see is just 8 pounds of meat hanging below my chin. And it's now in my mother's basement. I don't know what to do to get rid of it.
Hey, do it up for auction.
Your chin is in your mother's basement?
Well, that's what all I see. But everybody else is like, oh, look at your cool mustache. You look so good. No, all I see is just fat.
Put it up for auction at one of the beard events. There you go. Someone could have it. I could hang it right here behind me, right there.
$1.50 is what we'll get for it.
It would look so good behind you, Scott.
I would. That would look really awesome on my wall right back here. But all right, so now you have a very extensive resume when it comes to being involved in radio and production and stuff. I mean, your resume is showing CBS Radio, iHeartMedia, the Gayle King Show, Harpo Production, which is Oprah's thing.
Do you know Oprah?
I worked directly with Miss Winfrey. She was the greatest boss I've ever had in my life. She took me on a cruise. She took the entire company on a cruise for 16 days to the Mediterranean, and she came along with. We went to Spain, Italy, Turkey, Greece, Malta. It was the greatest job I've ever had in my life.
That's amazing.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah. I was joking.
Yeah.
So she, we all know Oprah Winfrey from having the Oprah Show. And back in 2007, she signed a deal with SiriusXM to launch Oprah Radio. And I was one of 8 people hired to be a producer and launch that show. So we took all the television guests, Gayle King, Dr. Maya Angelou, Dr. Oz, Dr. Robin Smith, Nate Berkus, and we turned them into radio show hosts. So I got to work every single day with Dr. Maya Angelou, with Gayle King, with Miss Winfrey, and a handful of other guests for about 5 years.
I like how you call her Miss Winfrey.
She signs the checks. I'll call her Miss Winfrey.
Sounds good to me.
Just don't call her late for dinner.
Miss Winfrey it is. That's what I call her. And I don't know her personally. I know her professionally, and it was an honor to do so.
That's really cool. Now, as I was looking through some of your interviews, like you were just talking about Dr. Oz. That's who you had on your show this morning, right?
Well, I was supposed to. He was on the Today Show, and he was going to call my radio show from the green room of the Today Show. Well, the Today Show ran late, probably because of breaking news, something revolving around President Trump. You never know. So Dr. Oz's people texted me, listen, it ain't happening today. So we'll just touch base, and we'll find another day to do it later this week or next.
So, and then tomorrow you have a super awesome guest. As I was looking through this, I mean, you have who is going to be on tomorrow?
Tomorrow, some people are excited, some people are disgusted, but the governor of Illinois will be on my show at 8:40 Central Standard Time tomorrow.
What seems to be the biggest thing that's disgusting people about him? Like, because I don't really know too much. I've heard stories about politics in Illinois, but I mean, I don't know really what's going on over there. It sounds like you guys got a bunch of stuff going all weird over there.
Well, we've had 3 governors go to prison. So that right there is not the best. So this one currently is in office and not in prison, but everybody is mad because he's taxing everything. But that's what politicians do. So he raised our gas tax, and everybody's upset about that. And I'll ask him about it tomorrow morning.
Ooh. And once again, like I said, make sure you ask him why he doesn't have any facial hair. Maybe people would actually take him more seriously if he did have a nice face full of hair.
I'll see if I can bring it up.
Right.
Yeah, you tell him that he should watch Talking Beards, and he was brought up on the show last night. He'll love that.
Yeah. Well, and
I just want to let you know they are auctioning off your picture. It's up to $2.18 right now.
Great.
On the chat.
Wonderful. Nobody wants it. I'm telling you, use it as bonfire.
I'm telling you, I want it. I want it for the wall behind me right there.
You'd have to fight my mother for it. She thinks it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I walk into my mother's basement and I go, oh, Jesus.
Whatever. Mm-hmm. Now, you've like you said earlier, and I know you've done by just following you online and everything, you've done these was it Wednesday nights, like where you'd go to the House of Blues? Is
Yeah,
that right?
so radio is a very finicky business, and you get fired. So I've worked. I've graduated college in 2000. I'm 41 years old, and since 2000, I've been unemployed 6 of those years. No work at all, none. Couldn't even find a part-time job because people look at your resume and they go, "Oh, you're this big famous radio DJ." Not famous, but a radio DJ, and they're like, "We're not going to hire you to." Whatever, because you're just going to leave the next time you find a radio job. So no one would hire me to do anything. But I'm good friends with the fine folks at the House of Blues and Live Nation, and they were kind enough to hire me to host some random shows here and there. So they'd bring in a yacht rock band, and I'd go on stage wearing one of my costumes, looking like I just got off Gilligan's Island, and would host the band and just hang out and drink and party with them for the night. And I did a bunch of great shows over the years, and they were kind enough to employ me, and it sort of helped pay the bills in between radio gigs.
Now, you've obviously met tons and tons of famous people, interviewed tons and tons of famous people. Now, this is going to be a really hard question, but who would you say was the best person you've got to interview so far?
For me personally, it was Aretha Franklin. Aretha Franklin is the greatest musician in the history of the world, and I'll argue with you until the day is done. She's the greatest singer. She is an incredible musician, and she's known to be a diva and a pain in the butt. And I have seen her in concert a dozen times, and I've met her backstage 10 times. And I had the opportunity at WGN with my buddy Pete McMurray to interview her before a gig at the Chicago Theater. She couldn't have been more kind, more loving, more polite, more fun, and more ridiculous. And it is the highlight of my career to be able to interview her. I mean, I've interviewed a ton of people that have been fun and met a bunch of people that have been fun. But for me personally, Aretha Franklin is the end all be all.
Well, I mean, saying that, I mean, and I know from my own personal experience of meeting people, you know, you hear these stories about what a a-hole they can be or just what a pain in the butt. And then when you end up meeting them and you find out that they're like nothing like you had been hearing they were, and they're completely different. They're cooler than you've ever thought. That adds to the whole thing of like, wow, this person's even better than I thought they were going to be, you know? So that's, you know, I could attest to that.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, you have to keep in mind, which is hard to do because we watch them on whatever, Netflix, MTV, VH1, ABC, CBS, NBC, or live in concert. They're normal people.
Yeah.
They're normal. They put on their pants and they want a paycheck. They just happen to be able to sing better than the 4 of us together. So guess what? We go and we watch them and we idolize them and they're cool. But guess what? We all have bad days and we all get in pissy moods and we all sometimes don't want to speak to somebody, or we have a bad day because we got in a fight with this person, that person, or we, you know, had to pay taxes or got a bill out of the blue, you know? So when you meet someone and in your mind, you're like, I'm going to meet the person that has changed my life, that has sang to me during the good times and the bad times. And you go, hello, I'd like to get your autograph. And they go, no, I'm busy. Thank you. Bye. Yeah. It breaks your heart. But guess what? They're a person.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they have things they have to do. They have things going on in their own head. And they, you know, all right. Now, as you're talking about that too, who would be your ultimate guest to interview? Like if you could like sit down and be like, I'm going to call someone up. I'm like, this is the person I want to have on my show tomorrow morning. Who would it be? Who would be that guest? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm busy tomorrow morning, but it's all cool though.
It would have been Robin Williams, but he's no longer with us. So the new answer is David Letterman. But I'm nervous because I don't want my heart to break.
Why is that?
Because he could be a jerk to me. I have idolized. Johnny Carson is cool. Johnny Carson is what I love. But when Johnny Carson went away, Jay Leno wasn't for me. That is not my comedy. That is not my mojo. That is not my speed. David Letterman was a sarcastic, goofy ass, and he was talking right to me. And I would love to talk to him. But I had an opportunity once at a NASCAR race up in Milwaukee, and it didn't work out. And I'm wondering if that was a sign that it's supposed to not work out.
With him?
Yeah. A PR person said, yes, you're in. I drove an hour and a half up to go to the race where he was there with his, Ray Hall Racing. And I got to the gate and they go, we don't have your name down. And I'm like, wait a minute. No. I talked to, I don't know, Miranda. Miranda said I'm here. They're like, no, you're not here. And I had to turn around and drive back to Chicago.
That sucks.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe it wasn't meant to be. Maybe I should just keep my distance and admire his beard from afar and honor his comedy for what it is and just let it be.
But you also have a beard, too, and you're also known by your facial hair in the scene. You could be someone that he seeks out, that common ground.
So before I cut that beard off, that video we saw at the beginning of this interview, I sent a tweet to Letterman and asked him if he wanted to shave my beard off because everybody's been telling him to shave his beard off and he won't do it. And I didn't get a response. But then through all of my, mojo of working in this industry, I found out Letterman was going to be on Jimmy Kimmel. And I knew one of Kimmel's producers. So I emailed Kimmel's producer and said, hey, I've got this obnoxious beard. Let Dave cut it off on the show. I'll sit in the audience. We can set it up to where he just runs at me with clippers and cuts it off. We don't even set it up that I want it cut off. I pitched it and they got back to me and they're like, we're going to pass on it. I'm like, it was I was like, oh, that would have been so good. But
that would have been good.
It wasn't meant to be.
That would have been a really fun skit to have seen on that.
Yep.
All right, so diving back into the beard thing now, with Nationals coming up, and it's going to be in your hometown. Now, how excited are you for that?
Oh, I mean, there's been rumblings and rumors and talks that it was going to be there a year ago or 2 years ago. It's finally going to be there. I'm so excited that I'll be there. I've got my room, and I will compete, and we'll see what I do. But I just can't wait till everybody can experience Chicago. I really can't.
What category are you going to compete?
I believe I've been sticking with best groomed because I put together the look from head to toe. So it'll probably be best groomed. But I competed in St. Louis last year and got first place in 3-inch and under or whatever freshman beard class, and won first place in that. But I think I stand out in best groomed. I haven't placed first in that damn category yet, but you got to keep trying.
I think there's a under 3-inch groomed, so that'd be pretty well perfect for you.
Yeah. So I'm looking into it. I don't know.
Yes, we got.
Don't go Verdi.
Well, no, Verdi is what I did.
Flick the beam.
I think at Nationals in New York, and I just didn't stand a chance. I just didn't stand a chance at all.
Well, I've got a lot of people in here commenting about Chicago and stuff. Everyone's really excited to be going to Chicago. I'll tell you that much. It really honestly seems, and I don't know if because you've lived there in the surrounding areas, there really doesn't seem to be a humongous scene up there.
No, there isn't. Like everybody, I would love to pick up and move to Austin today. Let's all go right now. Everybody's like, what beard club are you a part of? I mean, you're Chicago. I mean, there's all those fat bearded dudes. There's got to be a club. There isn't. There was a small club, but then the guy that was running it was having like brain surgery. So then they offered it up to some other people. And I was considering doing it, but I didn't know if I had the time because I had just started at WGN. And then it just sort of fizzled out and disappeared. So it's like, I want to adopt Austin as my beard club, but I don't attend meetings. I just show up, twice a year and party as hard as I can and then disappear for 6-8 months.
No.
So why do you always seem to make the Austin competition? Is it just because Austin is an amazing city, or is there another reason why you always seem to make that competition?
I showed up how many ever years ago, 3 years ago, and it blew my socks off. What that group put together blew my socks off. I went out to LA for Nate's competition. He did an incredible job. Flights to Austin are cheaper than flying to LA. I did New York City. That was incredible to be on that stage. But Austin, that 3 days, 3 years ago, I mean, maybe it was 4 years ago. I mean, it was nonstop. Okay, hey, we got a crawl going over here, and every restaurant we walked into, they had samples of food out for you to eat. You went to Frank's, and they're like, here, eat this. Okay, now we're picking up or leaving. We walked in somewhere else. Here's samples of this. And it was just, everything was just so put together, so organized, and there were people within the club at each location to make sure there was no confusion, to make sure, hey, you go over there. That's where our group is. Not a, hey, is everybody here yet? Who's here? What are we doing? How long are we here? I don't know. They blew my socks off, and I'm just, I will support them until I no longer have a beard, and maybe even longer after that.
Have you ever made it to Charleston?
I have not made it to Charleston yet.
I'm just going to put this out there. Our competition smokes everybody's competition in the whole country. I'm just telling you.
Are you biased?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm being
Fantastic.
sincere. I'm
Fantastic.
absolutely sincture.
I haven't gone to it either. So,
well, you should.
I don't know. Those guys, all of you feel like family, but that has just been a special place for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the I want to live there thing, and I go and experience it every time. And it's not running around and doing that 6th Street stuff or whatever. It's literally Austin. You go over to that east side, that's heaven. It's heaven.
Yeah, I can 100% agree with you with your whole sentiment about Austin. Like, they make you feel like you are, like, you've been there with them the whole time.
Well, let me say this, and I don't know if this is awkward or if I'm supposed to say it, but this is why I feel the love. So I've competed there for 4 years. They took a year off, or they did a real small, tiny competition the year before hosting Worlds because they just didn't have the time to put something big together. So I've been there 3 times, and I show love as best I can to them and promote as much as I can within reason for them. And this year, I was there. I competed. I had a wonderful time. But I didn't stay for the whole competition. My feet hurt wearing that damn costume. I was sitting at the bar. I didn't feel like getting any more drunk than I already was. It went on for about 11 and a half hours. And I headed back to Super 8. I went back to the hotel, got out of it, took a shower, put my feet up, and I got a phone call. And it was from one of the Beard Boss guys saying, they're looking for you. And I go, who's looking for me? And they go, no, they're looking for you. And I go, okay, well, I'm at the hotel. I don't know. Did I forget something? Did I leave my credit card? They're like, no, they're looking for you. I'm like, all right, thank you. They call back, and Brian's on the phone. And he goes, we want to give you an award tonight. So, they did those special 4 awards at the end this year. And he goes, man, if there any way you could make it back, we would love to bring you back on stage and present you with something. And I go, like, I almost cried. I'm like, dude, I am out of the costume. I'm showered. The beard is put away. I mean, it's like I look ratty. I'm sweaty. I said, I can't. I said, I apologize if there's anything I can do to make it up to you. And I don't know if there is. I think that's a one-time deal, a one-time chance to be able to get that. And the fact that they recognized that I do put my everything into this. Not that everybody doesn't, but I mean, I go nuts with this stuff because I love it. And I think that shows when I compete, whether I win or not. I mean, I've gotten 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd place, and I got 9th place against Aaron. It doesn't matter what place it is. I have the best time when I'm with you freaks. So the fact that they called and were like, hey, if you're here, this is yours. And I couldn't do it. It disappointed. I disappointed myself, but the fact that they thought as much to call and say, listen, this is for you if you can make it back. And I just couldn't make it back. Like that right there, it shows you how special they do care. It's not, can you grow it? Can you show it? Okay, see you next time.
Yeah. Well, Scott, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us tonight. And, talking about Austin, we could do that all night long. Cause we've all had so many great stories down there, and, but we know
I wish I lived there.
Yeah, But we know you need to get up early to talk to the governor, and you need to have a really good night's sleep. And
I wake up at 2:30 in the morning. I'm staying up late because I love you.
Well,
thank you very much, Scott Miller. We appreciate it.
And it was the Big Joe Johnson Showmanship Award.
Brian, I love you.
But so where can we find out more information about you and your show and all that stuff so people can check it out? And especially when we come to Chicago, like when we all can tune in to you when we're all there Thursday and Friday.
So you can download the WJBC app. You can go to WJBC.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Scott Miller Show. You can follow me on Facebook, Scott Miller Show. Or I make it really easy. Just go to ScottMillershow.com.
Awesome. All right, Scott, thank you again for taking the time out tonight. Congratulations on your moving to the morning show status.
Thank you.
And, great, such a great story talking to you tonight. I mean, you had such, really very envious of you because I've always myself from being a little kid wanting to like get into radio and, diving into college radio. And that was about it. But then discovering podcast is like my own little radio station in my own house, That's as far as this feels good enough to me. I don't need it to be anything more. But I mean, I've always idolized you for the fact that you've done what you've done, and thank you very much for that.
Well, keep it up. You guys do a great job, and I'll talk to you next time. Anytime you need a guest, if anybody cancels, just call me.
All right,
good. Scott Miller, appreciate it.
See ya.
See you later, Scott. Thank you.
And that was Scott Miller, and that was amazing.
That was amazing. Scott's great.
Yeah, he is. He's like a
That's
professional.
a great voice.
Huh.
He's got a voice for radio, Chris.
That's right.
So tonight our trivia will not be brought to you by Sarah Willis.
Breaking news?
Yeah. Oh, we got some breaking news here. So Tisha Chicken Bread has stepped in, and due to the fact that Sarah Willis has broke her entire body, breaking news. Sarah Willis broke her entire body right here. There she is. This is actual footage of Sarah. She's laid up in bed. She's got a full body cast, but she can still text. But we just told her not to worry about, trying to text with one thumb because her other whole hand's broken. So
she can just do voice to text though.
Yeah, her phone doesn't do that. So I guess she went to the 9/11 memorial and she tripped and fell and broke her entire body. So she could not do trivia tonight. But
65 flights of stairs she came down.
Yeah, she fell all the way down and broke her crayon. So, yeah, Tisha went ahead and wrote some trivia for us. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in.
Breaking news. She says it's just her right ankle, but we don't believe her.
That's wrong.
We have a picture of you in a full body cast. So, I mean, it doesn't make sense it's just your right ankle if you're in a full body cast. So she's just being modest. She broke her whole body. See, what can we do? Honest Amish soap.
That sounds great.
Sounds fantastic. It was here.
See, looking at Kara being nasty. Your entire body is broke.
Wow.
Oh, geez. A throwdown here.
Here we go. I guess they're going to fight. So we'll just jump right into this Tisha Chicken Bread trivia brought to you by no mustache having Shannon Chicken Bread. All right. Question number 1. And these are all going to be very beard related questions. So, if you know stuff about beard trivia, that's what this will be. Question number 1. Shannon, you are not allowed to answer any questions.
Yeah, chicken bread.
Yeah, chicken bread.
Either chicken bread's allowed. No chicken bread participation tonight.
Yeah,
no participation.
Bread. Question number 1. Which is the only king in a deck of cards that does not have a mustache? Which is the only king in a deck of cards that does not have a mustache?
This trivia question's been on our show before, so
it has. Several of these were. And here we go, coming in hot. Catherine Colleen Apodaca, King of Hearts.
Polka dotted alpaca.
King of Hearts.
You and me, baby.
King of Hearts.
Come on.
Question number 2. A man's beard will grow on average how much each year? Yeah.
45.
Wrong.
Well, I didn't finish what I was saying.
Still wrong.
Think about that.
No.
Lucas Cooper says 5.5 to 1 foot.
There it is. So the okay, how do you want to do this? The answer I have is 5.5 inches. Brian Apodaca says 5 to 6 inches is average, right? And Andrew Matson says 5.5 inches.
Well, what's the answer?
It's 5.5. So
that's what he wrote. 5.5.
That's what I was going to say. I was just seeing how specific we were going to be here. So Andrew Matson, 5.5 inches. Question number 3. Something like that. That's what
69.
What is the fear of beards? What is the fear of beards?
Weird.
Your face.
Stupid.
Dang.
Facts only. Shannon Clickenbeard knows.
Chicken bread knows. Facts
Chicken
only.
bread. Facts only. Oh, here we go. Andrew Masson. Begonophobia.
I thought that was the fear of pogs.
I think Michelle's stupidity.
Huh.
Producer Natalie.
Stupidity. The fear of
I like this one.
what is the fear of beards? Stupidity.
Sakuraphobia.
Yeah, that's what I got.
With Tisha's over here, she's like voting on who wins.
Oh, Tisha Chicken Bread. She's doing it.
See, look at that. Fawn's smart. She says it's stupid.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
With 2 O's. Just like stupid Scott Sakura spells it.
Stupid.
You're stupid.
Question number 4.
4.
How much beer does the average mustache trap per year?
Hey, I go with 8.
If you're Brian Nelson, 0.
And you should, always have a Mogard, so it's 0. But
I don't. I have to carry a or I have to carry a napkin with me when I drink.
wow, good job.
Well, when I drink coffee or beer, I have to have a little napkin that I go, excuse me.
Let's do this. That's what I do.
But you don't drink.
I drink coffee. Thank you. You get a picture almost every morning of it. My mustache is stuck. What was the question? How much beer does the average mustache trap per year? It's in pints.
Oh,
Just so y'all know.
Shea Fair says 2 pints.
Incorrect. 69 gallons, dude.
Ben Red.
Wrong. Oh, here we go. Scott Sakura.
Can I be your napkin girl? I don't know. Oof. I think we're having a love connection here in the chat room.
Oof. Is that what you just said? Did you just say oof?
Me?
Wow.
Oof. It's like,
Are you
wow.
a teenage girl?
I am. Shut up.
I don't think anybody's got this. Something pints.
4 pints? 6 pints?
Something pints.
She said she'll keep me clean.
69 pints, dude. No.
How many? 6?
No.
4.
Sarah Willis is close. Just putting it out there, y'all.
Sarah Willis is close.
You went the wrong way, Sarah Willis. Just saying. Exactly. There we go. Jason Schaffer. 1.5 pints.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I could have swore I saw that earlier.
Did we? Did we see one?
I'm going to look. I'm going to look again.
Okay. If I missed it, I apologize. I see half a pint. 3.141569.
7.5. Yeah.
Nah.
I don't see it.
We're Jason Schaffer got it. 1.5 pints.
And he registered already.
Question number 5. Who was the only member of ZZ Top to not have a beard?
Chris Odom.
Who was the only member of ZZ Top to not have a beard? But there it is.
Metzen.
Andrew Masson. Where'd it go? I can't. Here you go. You got it. It was just taking off. Frank Beard. The drum.
Sarah Willis is out of style because she only has that one hand.
Wow. Natalie said you were out of style, Sarah Willis.
She says, dang nabbit. Dang nabbit.
Dang nabbit.
What is she, like, from the 40s?
Yeah, she is. It's probably because she broke her whole body.
She can't think straight. She thinks
You
crooked.
did say the drummer, Catherine Colleen Apodaca.
Yeah, you did.
But that was not the answer. The answer was...
What was the
his
question?
name.
Yeah. The question was, what was his name?
Uh-oh. Ben Reed said we missed him. What happened here? Who did we miss? Ben Reed. Ben Reed.
I see no Ben Reed.
I see no Ben Reed answering a question. There, Ben Reed.
I see where Ben Reed joined.
I see, yeah. He joined. Welcome, Ben Reed. If that's what we missed.
69 points.
We missed you.
Yeah, we missed you.
Welcome. Hi.
Question number 6. Using selenium salts, the CIA tried to make which communist ruler's beard fall out? Using selenium salts, the CIA tried to make which communist ruler's beard fall out?
Mao Zedong.
What did you just say to me? His what? No, his beard.
His dong.
No, not his dong, his beard. Good gosh, this is a children's program. How many times do we have to discuss this every week?
Her children present.
It's Castro. I saw it.
That's a type of oil, you idiot.
Jarrett Pincer. He pincers it, but not all the
Hey,
way.
Jarrett.
Oh, hey, Jarrett.
Hey,
Jarrett.
Hey,
Oh,
Jarrett.
hey, Jarrett.
Hey, you're here with us tonight.
Hey.
This is great. It is good to see you.
You see a picture of him. You don't really actually see him.
I know.
You see his words.
I like the flowers behind him.
Yeah, it's very pretty. It's like it was from Austin last year, but you wouldn't know because you weren't there.
Shut up. I had to let you
Christy
win.
Harry Hooligan.
Question number 7.
Hey, Jarrett. Hey.
Which amateur sport prohibits the competitors from having a beard? Which amateur sport prohibits competitors from having a beard?
The women's swim team.
We're going to get a lot of answers on this one.
All right, just to let everyone know, we here at Talking Beards use the order of what comes in on our screens because
Is
both,
that what's happening?
all Aaron, Chris, and myself are all getting the same thing on all of our screens. So whatever comes in on our screens, if your answer does not come in, we are sorry. That's technology, not us.
So we missed somebody. Is that what's going on here? Sorry, someone.
I'm not going to name any names. Producer Natalie should have taken care of this because that's her job. But if you have any questions, concerns about the show, you need to forward those to Natalie D. Johnston. She's the producer of Talking Beards.
Yeah, Natalie D. Johnston at gmail.com. Yahoo.
AOL.com.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
You've got mail.
AOL.com. What was the question? Where are we at?
Some
Amateur sport. We're looking for boxing. I see the answer. Here we go. Christopher has it, but anybody else? Bobsledding, t-ball, tennis.
Sarah Willis has boxing. Michelle.
Golf, ping pong, curling, fencing, wrestling, boxing.
What was it?
Michelle. Boxing. There we go. Good job, Michelle.
Good job, Michelle.
Good job.
Who did such a good job?
You did a good job, Michelle.
Who did a good job?
Jorb.
Good job, Michelle.
All right. Let's take a pause for a second to see if maybe like everything catches up so we can get everyone all up to speed with us. Don't forget, everyone, to go over to the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board and post anything you guys are wanting to share with us or the community. You can get there by searching for BS Button Beard Bulletin Board, or you can go to Talking Beard's Facebook page. Scroll down just that little bit right underneath the header right there. It'll say visit group. You go there, hit join, and next thing you know, you'll be able to post whatever you want. So this commercial break was brought to you by BS Button Beard Bulletin Board.
Michelle says give her a shout out for her beard. The first competition won second place.
Oh! Oh, crap. Yeah. Congratulations, Michelle, on your second place on your first competition.
First competition, she got second place.
Where are we in the standings right now, producer Natalie?
Andrew Matson has 3. Kate, Jason, Jarrett, and Michelle have 1.
Huh. Bunch of people have 1. Andrew Masson has 3.
All
so
right.
y'all gotta catch up. Catch up.
They have to mustard.
Catch up.
I gotta get back to the questions.
Okay,
I just moved them.
Number 9.
No. Question number 8. Who wore false gold beards? Who in history wore false gold beards? Huh. I did not know this.
Michelle relishes this.
She does.
Like a hot dog relish?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, catching up.
Ketchup. Mustard. Mr. T. Nah, wrong, but that's pretty funny.
That was really funny, Keith Parnell. Take out your garbage.
Yeah, take your garbage out. So Pharaohs is the answer. I saw it. Matt Gatika. Not Gattaca.
Gattaca.
It's Gatika. Coming in strong with the answer. It was Pharaoh.
Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Somebody said Kanye West.
Here's your sister. I pity the fool who wears false gold beards. That's what she sounds like, right? Because I've never heard her voice.
That's exactly what she sounds like. I pity the fool who wears false gold beards.
I pity the fool.
Question number 9. Which sex is more likely to compliment your beard?
Hardcore.
Yeah. I was thinking I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Something. Yeah. Scissoring.
Kenny Parnell says male.
Yeah, it's male. It's what we have here.
Wait,
so
Kenny was the first one.
Kenneth Perrell. Congratulations, Kenneth Perrell.
You should be taking your garbage out.
Yeah, take your garbage out, Kenny. Question number 10. And I do have one tiebreaker question if needed. Question number 10. In 1967, the Beatles gave away cardboard mustaches with which one of their albums? In 1967, the Beatles gave away cardboard mustaches with which one of their albums?
Seasons in the Abyss.
Wrong.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Wrong.
There's a fly that's been bothering me all night long. And I'm just
Eat it.
I gotta kill it.
Eat it.
It's like 10,000 degrees in my room right now.
Wow, 10,000. Sergeant Pepper. I think it's Catherine Colleen Apodaca.
Oh, yes, she did.
Sergeant Pepper. So that would put her with didn't quite make it. Well, we'll go ahead and spit out the last one, but it's just for fun. During the Middle Ages, a man touching another man's beard was considered offensive and resulted in what?
Ooh, I think they need to bring this. They need to bring this rule back because
I agree. During the Middle Ages, a man touching another man's beard was considered offensive and resulted in what? Fuel.
That was that song by Metallica.
Duel. It's a duel.
Duel.
But that was just for fun. So, congratulations, Andrew Masson. Oh, here we go. A Chris high five and a throat punch, pretty much.
So, since Andrew Matson has been a previous winner,
maybe he's out of soap, Scott. Maybe he's out of soap.
Okay, you're right. I'm not going to finish what I was going to say then.
Yeah, you don't know. If he wants to give it away, he can give it away now.
I was going to say he could give a kiss.
It's just a kiss. Andrew Mussolini said he's not allowed to win again. Well, guess what, buddy? You won again.
You won again. You'll get your soap in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Eric Brooks got some soap, I believe, or oil, and I drew all over it for him, and he'll love it. So, yeah, we made sure we put a soul patch on it.
Look at this. I want to kiss, says Michelle Emerson. I think there's a love connection going on in here tonight.
Yeah, I think y'all can take it out of this chat and take it into a private chat room. Isn't that what those are called? Private chat rooms.
My Lord.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. And Scott Miller was amazing. That was pretty much one of the best guests ever. And we could have probably talked to him for like 2 hours about everything he's done. He's
ScottMillershow.com. Don't forget to go check it out.
ScottMillershow.com with lasers. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We had a good time. We ran over again. We're sorry about that. But, it happened. So congratulations to Andrew Matson. And I am Aaron D. Johnston. You can find me on all the socials at Aaron D. Johnston, pretty much everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Better Homes and Gardens. Haven't done that one in a while. And so thank you for tuning in. Had a good time. And Christopher.
Chris Odom with Beards in Reviews YouTube channel. Go check it out. Check out some reviews, different products, and other beard related stuff. And Facebook, Twitter, Instagrams, Golden Grams, Grammy Grams.
Perfect.
Teddy Grams.
That's Chris. Really.
Teddy.
Like you go like this. You're like Teddy Grams.
like cone titties?
Gosh.
Whoops. Cone titties.
Oh, Shibely's in here. He's on his way to work.
Ryan!
He says he checks in every Tuesday night on his way to work. So
see you next Tuesday.
Yeah. And I am Scott Sikora. You can find out more information about me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I don't go on any of those other than Facebook, so don't even waste your time. But you can find out more about myself by going to thebeardcaster.com. There's a whole bunch of links. There's Talking Beard stuff all over the place. It's pretty much Talking Beard's website at this point. I've kind of slowly been changing everything over to strictly Talking Beard stuff now. And if you want to subscribe to the podcast, there's all the links right there at thebeardcaster.com, or you can go to talkingbeards.com. Make sure you guys go over to the Facebook page and go over and get on the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board so you guys can post stuff on there so we know what's going on in the community and we can tell people what's going on in the community. You guys are doing such great things out there, and we want to share as much stuff as we can with everyone. Like Aaron was saying at the beginning of the show, you guys are starting to go crazy with it now, and this is really awesome. So we're really glad that you guys are really interacting with us on the show, and you guys are making this like so much fun for us. And all we're trying to do with this show is to try to help the community grow and become bigger and more tight knit, and pull in all the different clubs that are in different areas together and make it one fun place to hang out every Tuesday night.
So, make it more better.
More gooder.
That's beat me.
So, but thank you guys again for checking us out. We greatly appreciate everyone. We love you very much.
Yeah, we love all y'all. We appreciate it. Thank you, Tisha Chicken Bread, for making our trivia tonight. I don't know if I said that again. So, yeah, thank you for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. And ciao.
Oh, peace.
We hope you really enjoyed this episode. Make sure you go over to thebeardcaster.com to subscribe to the podcast. Also, don't forget to go to talkingbeards.com every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to watch us live. If you want to interact with the show, make sure you go to facebook.com/talkingbeards. There you can interact live with the show and post anything you want in the BS Button Beard Bulletin Board. Make sure you do that so we know what's going on in the community and we can report it to you. Thank you all for checking out the program today. Make sure you stay tuned for next week's super awesome episode. Until then, stay awesome, and we'll see you guys later. Ciao.